Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Mech and Magic, where last time we spent some time and we built a humongous energy core above my house. Yeah, it's a humongous energy core. We spent a very long time gathering materials, and we spent about 30 minutes or so actually building it. So we have this huge energy capacitor thing floating above my house, which is really cool if I say so myself. I think it's awesome. I always plan to put it there. So it's really cool. It's floating there. It's rather imposing, if I say so myself. I think I like it. So, yeah, we're good. So, I want to do something kind of chill, kind of just relax and have something that's not quite so, insane, I should say, in this crazy universe of mine. So, what do I want to do today? You know, a long time ago, I went to the end. I collected all this crap, you know, from the basic end. I killed the Ender Dragon, did the basic, end stuff. I've had for a very long time on my list that I wanted to make the Dragon Egg Mill. I don't need it, but I want it. I want the Dragon Egg Mill. But first, let's figure out a nice place in my house to place said Dragon Egg Mill, because I want to have it as a kind of showpiece. I think right here would be a good place to put it. I think this would be a great place to just sit it right here. It's like almost like an end table. It's just put it right here in my house. So that'd be a good place to put it. Maybe right here. We'll put it right here once I get done with it. So that's just knowing where I'm going to put it. Because once I place it, I don't want to move it. So let's make this thing. Shouldn't take me very long, so this is going to be a relatively short episode compared to most of my episodes. So let's get to making this lovely dragon egg mill. So dragon egg mills are simple. I need some stone burnt, so I need to get some polished stone. Polished stone. So how to get some polished stone? I need some stone bricks. I have some stone bricks. Yeah. So let's get some polished stone. And let's go stone burnt it. That's what you do. You stone burnt some stuff. We just wait. We'll burn some stone. We'll burn some stone and just look around and fly around. What I need to do is I need to clean up all these things. I still haven't cleaned up all these things at all. It's be kind of annoying and all this other rot that I have. Just around my base, a big lovely mess of stuff in my base. There's one in my road here, which really annoys me. So that's something I need to take consideration. There's another one here, and I need to reset my bees to see if I have any more comments. Oh, I have the cultivated one. That looks pretty awesome. Let's reset my bees and see if I get any more bees while it's making the stone burnt. Oh, I have a common princess. Don't want to waste a common princess. Probably not. We want to use... We're just going to do this real quick. I know this is kind of a weird thing that I'm doing, but bear with me here. Shouldn't take me too long just to reset my thing. Look at that thing. Look how beautiful that thing is, just glowing in the sky. All right. Awesome. So we should have 4 stone burnt. We do. Awesome. So we have 4 stone burnt, and now we can work on making the dragon egg mill. Shouldn't take me long, as I said. So we need to have redstone gear. So we have 1 redstone gear. And we need to have an eye of redstone, which we should have plenty of these redstone resonating crystals, which I do. If I not, I could have made them, so it's no big deal whatsoever. And everything else I should have. So we have now the dragon egg mill. As I said, now that I have this, we're going to plop it down. We're going to plop this thing down right here, which is currently generating nothing. So what's the point of me doing this then? What's the point of me making this dragon egg mill, What's the whole point of the dragon egg mill? It's this. It's a dragon egg, right? A useless dragon egg. It's now generating 500. What does that mean for me? Do you remember what I'm using to fly right now? The angel ring. I said I don't really need it, but doesn't mean that it's not useful. What it's meaning is that my old generation can be taken apart. This thing right here no longer has to be here. So I can actually dismantle my old watermills because I don't need them anymore. They're useless to me. So I can take these up and enjoy my 500 GP a tick power without having an eyesore in my yard. It's pretty wonderful, isn't it? You have to think now that I'm being powered by a dragon egg. I'm being infused with the power of the dragons. It's quite useful. Quite useful in its own, but it wasn't necessary in the slightest. So, really cool at all. So, as I said, this was a really chill thing to do that I've had on my list for a very long while. It was something simple, and I can just simply just tick that right off. Now, the next thing I want to do before I head into the madness that is the Draconic Armour and the Ars Magica bosses, which is what I want to do because I want to get the Draconic Armour and then fight all the bosses because I want to fight the Gaia Guardian too and the Nature Guardian. I at least want to fight the Nature Guardian. If I don't fight any other bosses in Ars Magica, I want to fight at least the Nature Guardian. Fighting the Life Guardian would be cool, but I don't know if I could. I don't know if the Life Guardian is useful, but fighting the Nature Guardian would be awesome. And fighting the Air Guardian again a few times would be very neat. I really want to look into all this crap. I have had this crap for a very, very long time. This cyberware stuff, I've been wanting to understand what all this stuff's for. Because this mod, I've been killing these people, these salvaged people, for a very long while. I mean, I have biker jackets and all this other stuff. So let's take a look. I don't know what we can get into. I don't know what we can actually figure out from this thing. But I do know there's some machines and things in cyberware, like Blueprint Archive, component boxes, robo surgeons, and just some other things that is in here. So I really would enjoy trying to figure out cyberware in just a little bit. So let us build. See, I had to find this though. That's the thing. You can't actually make it, which is kind of strange. I'd love to be able to make this stuff. So I think that's one thing about this thing is let's make this engineering table and seeing just exactly what it does. I think this may need me to find that item. If it does, then we're not going to worry about it. This is kind of like a tell thing, or I may just research it off camera because I really would like to look into this mod because it looked, I don't know, interesting in its own right. So trying to figure out exactly so you can destroy things. I see. You basically put stuff in and you destroy things. I see. Oh, so you can actually increase the spawn rate of the zombies. So you can scan them. So let's do so really what I could do See, I can't even get this thing because you have to have certain things I don't have. That's pretty weird. Like you can actually take your bones. Maybe that'll be something for later. Maybe that's something I could figure out another time and understand. Another another thing. I just always thought it looked really, really cool. I always thought it'd be something that I would love to get into. But the fact that it looks like most of the stuff is like found or salvaged, you just have to get lucky with finding the pieces. And I know I have some pieces, but I don't have all the pieces. Because to build a radio, you have to have an eye. I have 3 eyes. What about coil? Not that kind of coil. So what is it called? Radio? So I could try to increase the spawn point, but I have to have fiber optics. So do I have fiber optics? No, I don't have fiber optics, so that's my problem. So if I ever wanted to do this, I would have to have fiber optics, and I don't have them. I'd have to find more and more and more of those things, and I could try to get more guys to spawn, but I don't have them, which is pretty weird in its own right. So the other things I could look into, so that means I'm probably going to just go ahead and X cyberware off. As cool as it looks on this checklist, it's really weird. So we've accomplished a very simple thing that I wanted to do today, which is a dragon egg mill. It's a pretty cool, very simple task that was easily done. And cyberware is just too weird and too convoluted. I'm probably going to still look into it to try to figure out how to get started into it, but the fact that everything's locked behind finding the items, it's kind of weird. So you can't just, start it. Like, oh, I want to become a robot at the very beginning of the thing. You really can't just set out to do that. It's just impossible. So you have to, like, RNG it. So it's kind of really weird. Really, really weird. Ars Magica, we know what to do in that. I guess I could get working on making spells and stuff off camera. I don't want you to bore you with all that stuff and all that unlocks and all that good stuff. And you can see I have Lightning Craft WTF thing. So we can look at Lightning Craft as well. Lightning Craft is weird. Apparently, it's to do with the power of lightning. That's kind of what you could think it would be. But there's more to it. I was trying to figure out exactly where to get started. The thing is, a lot of these things don't have a place to get started. The fact that a lot of these things don't have guides in them is the weirdest thing. It's trying to get this dust. See, it does have, it brings me to this stuff to figure out how to crush it, which obviously I know how to crush. This is not the guide for it. This is some other guide. This is the crusher guide. It's trying to figure out how to get started and everything. And the best thing to do is like, okay, I need to get this. How do you get this? How do you get this? It's all a matter of where does everything come from at the start. Now, fortunately for me, I probably have some of these things. So I'm curious, do I have some of them? It's just a matter of, has my ore miner actually, ore mined anything? So that's actually a quite interesting curiosity, is what has my ore miner actually dug up? So I have firestone ore, redstone ore, ruby, cobalt, apatite, platinum, cinnabar, nickel, emerald, blah, 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 blue topaz, moonstone, yellowite, uranium, ardite, surdis quartz, zirconium, black quartz, paradox, iridium, inferium. and Londicite. See, it doesn't even have them in here. So there's some type of weird crafting recipe for these items that it's not letting me know. So there's 3 things in this mod. I say Mystic, Skyfather, and something. There's several different things. So this is also something else I would have to look into. It's something that I have to look into doing. Because it seems like it'd be really interesting to get into, but it's like here you are trying to figure out how to get into it, and you can't get into it. Now there is this stuff, which is clubs. Let's make one of these clubs. Sure, right. Why not make... I'm going to make a golden club. An electrifying start. Alright. Well, we just created a golden club. Apparently that may be the start of everything. We're going to go away from my base because I don't know what this does. I don't know what... Oh, my dragon egg mill is not chunk loaded, is it? Yeah, it's not chunk loaded. So let's chunk load my dragon egg mill. This just happens to be on the side of a base. It's not chunk loaded. Everything else was chunk loaded, but let's make sure my dragon egg mill is chunk loaded because, yeah, it's kind of important. So chunk loader. So I need one of these. I was like, why did I just plummet out of the sky? Oh, yeah, about that. So we just want to plop one of these down. We're just going to plop it down right here. It's like another end table. Sure. So that should be fine. I mean, I won't be using my ring very much longer anyway because of the whole, draconic armor. So we're going to come over here and we're going to... What did that do? That called down lightning. Alright, let me get a block. Like iron or something. And see if that does anything. So I can smite things. That's pretty freaking awesome. So maybe a block of iron. I'm not sure if this will do anything, but we're going to see. We're just going to plop this down right here. And we're going to smite this block. Nothing. Okay. As I said, this is something I'm going to have to look into. So I think that's probably what I'm going to do for next time as I'm burning. But yeah. We successfully... In fact, I'm going to fly out here again just to make sure the range of my dragon. So it's kind of cool that I'm actually working on smiting all the things. So we're going to smite the sheep. Yeah. Just smited a sheep. Successfully smited. Alright. So we've successfully smited a sheep. There's a lot of sheep out here to be smiting. Do you deserve to be smited? Yeah. And I successfully smited yet another sheep. I don't know what just hit me. What just hit me? Smite me. Alright. Anyway. That was rather fun and rather interesting. Waste of my materials, but that's fine. I can make tons of them. Swing a golf club in the air and see what happens. Craft a metal rod. Alright, so that's basically the gist of lightning craft. But let's just see, putting a block down and see if I can do anything with that. But we successfully crafted the dragon egg mill, which gives me infinite, pretty much, mill power. Pretty cool. And we've looked into a couple of little things. So cyberware, I'm pretty much ruling that out until I figure anything out. But lightning craft, we'll look into a little bit of that just out of curiosity. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for now, though. As I said, this one's gonna be kind of short compared to how I normally do things. But yeah, just wanted to experiment with some things as after I got that really short part of the episode done. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here. Um, and next time, I'm gonna go read into Lightning Craft a little bit and seeing how to get started in it. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here, and I'll see you next time. Bye.